Hello there, welcome to your latest update from the Met Office. This long weekend, a bank holiday for many, but not in Scotland, promises more dry weather and does promise quite a bit of cloud. We've seen fairly cloudy skies again through Friday. Some spots had a fair bit of sunshine, but generally the skies were quite grey. We'll keep a fair bit of cloud through the night. A little bit of drizzle here and there, but the vast majority will stay dry. That cloud will keep the temperatures up into double digits generally, but notice colder conditions across the northeast of Scotland. Here, if skies do clear for any length of time, those temperatures will drop well down into single figures. So a bit of a fresh start to the weekend here. Elsewhere, as I said, generally starting at about 10 to 13 Celsius. Should start off with some sunshine across the southwest of England. Elsewhere, though, again, quite a bit of cloud, but that cloud should be breaking up a little bit more, still providing the odd little bit of drizzle here and there. I think the most likely area to see a bit of showery rain is Northern Ireland through the afternoon, but I think the vast majority will stay dry. If you start sunny, well, that cloud will fill in a little bit, as we say, but if you start cloudy, I'm hopeful the cloud will break up a little bit. It's dry and bright for the majority on Saturday. The winds are pretty light. Temperature-wise, well, it depends on how much brightness you get. With a bit of sunshine, we could easily see those numbers in the south getting up to 22, 23 degrees. But again, like it has been for much of this week, these eastern counties of England, parts of eastern Scotland, on the cool side with temperatures only in the mid to high teens, and that's reflected on the temperature map when compared to the average for August. Many places pretty close to the average, but notice it will be cooler across the eastern side. That will change, though, as we go through the weekend. Increasing chance of one or two more showers coming into Northern Ireland during Saturday evening. I say they will be light and they will be hit and miss, so it's far from a wet evening. The odd shower then creeping into the west coast of Scotland, but generally it will stay dry with some decent clear spells, again allowing those temperatures to fall away. Sunday's a similar story, but I'm a bit more optimistic. A few more breaks in the cloud, a bit more sunshine coming through. Again, the vast majority dry. Main exception Sunday, perhaps the western side of Scotland, where a little bit of light rain and drizzle is possible at times. The odd spot can't be ruled out elsewhere. But again, many places dry. Some cloud will develop through the day. So it's a case of some sunshine, some cloud. And of course, the sun makes all the difference. But temperatures are generally ticking up a little bit. So feeling pretty pleasant by the afternoon, quite widely over 20 Celsius and across maybe the Midlands. Parts of East Wales, we could get to 24, 25 degrees. Where it stays cloudy, more likely to be in the low 20s. Now, as we go through Sunday night and into Monday, an area of high pressure becomes even more dominant, so I'm even more hopeful the cloud will break up a little bit more. Again, coolish start to Monday, but temperatures will rise pretty smartly on Monday if we don't see much cloud and we see more in the way of sunshine. I'm expecting quite a few of us to have a sunny bank holiday Monday. Notice the breeze picking up out west and there is some cloud pushing in. That is from what will by this stage be ex-Hurricane Erin, staying well out across the Atlantic. But it is starting to pick the breeze up, which could generate some large waves around western coasts on Monday and particularly Tuesday. For most, though, Monday is looking a fine late summer's day and warming up. 27, maybe even 28 degrees Celsius, and temperatures generally ticking up as we go through the weekend. I showed you that map earlier, temperatures close to average or below average on Saturday. By Sunday, more places getting above average, and by Monday, well, many places, particularly over northwest England, parts of the Midlands, East Wales, quite a bit above average. So it is going to warm up through this long weekend, and most of us will stay dry and fine. If you're watching this on YouTube, then why not hit subscribe?